Hey, thanks for joining us again today. Today we're at Autosport in Indiana, Pennsylvania with a 2012 Nissan 370Z Touring, 6-speed manual transmission with only 27,000 miles. These cars are getting almost impossible to find that haven't been abused or beat on, especially in this kind of condition. Today we're going to do a walk around. We'll go over the exterior, interior, show you the top, show you the engine bay. This car is super clean. It's got to be one of the lower mileage ones out there. It's one of the lower mileage ones I've had, especially in stock condition with the 6-speed transmission. These cars handle excellent. Of course, they're very reliable cars, and these are really like towards the end of an era whenever these cars are being built to use and to drive, not with all the modern amenities. So we're going to start in the front, work our way around, and go from there. Paint on this car is exceptional, really, really nice all the way around. If I see any dents or scratches, I'll let you know. Even the headlights are crystal clear. A lot of times they can get a yellowing or a haze to them. None of that. Both sides are really clean. The front bumper looks like it maybe was refinished at one point, but the paint match is perfect. The fitment, probably from a bug or something or a scrape. Hood, fender, I don't see a dent on either of them. Again, just a really nice car all the way around. The glass is in, I'd say, perfect condition. I don't see any cracks or big chips or anything out of the ordinary. There's no streaks from the wiper arms going back and forth. I'd be surprised if this car saw much rain, honestly. Whenever you see the up-close pictures of the wheels and the engine bay, just a really, really nice car all the way around. If you want to come over to the passenger side, we'll work on this side. All right, so I believe these are staggered wheels, and in the front, they are 245/40/19 tires. Yeah, date code 2024 in the front, so almost brand new tires in the front. These wheels are, I'd say, as nice as they came from the factory. There's no curb rash or chips or anything like that. Factory painted calipers, really nice plastic. Again, fender match to the front bumper, really nice. Has These are factory, like I guess you'd call them, I don't know, rocker accents maybe. Lug nuts, again, really nice and clean wheels. Mirrors nice. A lot of times over the years these can get the clear coat can fail, but none of that on this. Driver door, driver quarter. Again, no dents. I don't see any scratches that are sticking out. Of course, there's going to be something here or there, but I try to point out as much as I can. If you want to come around that way, whenever you buy the car, whether you're coming in to look at it or getting it shipped right to your front door, you know exactly what you're getting, and there's no surprises. It is a power convertible top. We'll put it up whenever we're done. The only thing I could pick on this car, and it's not something that I thought was worth doing, is there's a factory, it's like a 3M tape here that whenever the top comes down, creates a seal between the top and this deck lid part. It does show some age. I have seen where you can buy like a kit and get a black one, or some people remove it, paint it, but I'm leaving it alone because, again, it is original. Deck lid, rear bumper, very, very minor little chip right there. Tail lights, really clean. Again, there's no haze or anything to them. It does have, I think, aftermarket mufflers or something on it. I'll fire it up at the end. You probably won't be able to hear it. These Nissans, they all seem to do the same thing when you fire them up. They're real loud, and then after about 20-30 seconds, whenever it heats up a little bit, they die right down to a regular tone. Do the trunk while we're back here. Trunk area, been nice and kept. Forgot to point out, well, I didn't do under the hood yet, but let's see here. Yeah, so inside the door still has a tag on the inside of the door. There's one right here. Those are all from the factory. Why I'm saying that is there's also one right here. it's always nice to see that kind of stuff. Shows it's factory parts and that nothing's been replaced. Again, trunk area, let's see, still has, you can tell if there's a spare in there if they put a jack. Let's see. There's jumper cables. There's a tire kit. Okay, now these don't have a spare tire, but if Julie wants to bring the phone over here, I'll show you real quick. Look how nice the inside of this trunk is. I've never taken one of these apart to know, but that's pretty nice for 2012 to see something in that kind of condition. Probably didn't come with spares. They're probably a weight issue or something like that. That's probably why they give the air compressor and pump though. Let's see how this goes in. Put this upside down. If this was a Miata, I'd have had it in a minute ago. All right. You can actually fit a set of golf clubs in. In fact, they even give you the instructions, which is nice. All right, let's keep it moving here. Passenger side, I forgot to mention that wheel, just as nice as the front one. Same as this side. Again, not a mark of curb rash going around. Insides of the wheels are even nice. They haven't got flaky or anything. Again, these factory painted calipers are really set it off. I think they must have started doing that on the 370s because I've had plenty of 350s that weren't painted, so that's a nice upgrade. Quarter panel door, fender. Nothing on the fender, nothing on the door. I really don't see anything, and if there was, I'd point it out. That's the point of these videos. Lower rocker panel. Yeah, I mean, very little scratch, but nope, that's not even a scratch. Come right off. Yeah, Julie's going to stay back there. That way I'm going to run the top, and then I'll put the top up and down, and then we'll do the lights while we're back there, and then we'll go up to the front, show you the lights up there, show you the engine bay. Oh, you know what? That's a lot. We're going to do the interior first while the top is down. That way you can get a better look. Perfect condition in here. Again, there's no odors or anything like that to worry about. The door panels, seat bolsters. It does have heated and cooled seats, Bose stereo system, and just a really nice interior overall. A lot of these Nissan, the interiors get really beat up, especially in the 350s, more so than the 370s. But you can tell whoever had this car, I mean, the buttons aren't chipped up, steering wheel's nice, just exactly what you want to see. So if you want to close that door, I'll run the top, and we'll go from there. All right, these cars, I believe you have to be stopped, foot on the brake. I'm going to fire it up. You can probably hear that exhaust. And then you just hold this button in here. It says closed. I know you can't see, but there's no kind of dash lights or warning lights on to worry about. There goes the top. You just hold the button in. There's no latch to worry about. And it does everything by itself. All right, while you're back there, if she can hear me, I'm going to do the lights. There's the lights, brake lights, there's reverse lights, go up to the front. I'm going to put the top back down while I'm doing this, but there's the lights, there's the turn signal. Whoop, that was the high beams. There we go. Apologize if I didn't have that right earlier. All right, hold this in. You heard the beep. This is a push button start. Let me get a station. There's the radio. Again, these cars are just getting, still has the wheel lock original manuals. These cars are just really, really getting hard to find. I think they'll be one of the future collector cars. Again, they were built to drive. These were, designed for that intention. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure this is a 3.7 liter V6. Again, 6-speed manual transmission. That's the big thing on this car. The engine bay should sell itself. I mean, it looks brand new. So again, there's your label on the front bumper. I'm sure there's one under the hood somewhere, but yep, right there. Even like all the mechanisms, there's no corrosion. The aluminum is nice. All the rubber, the plastic, even the tabs are still there on all these different trays that open up. Drip tray. If you're looking for a car, I don't want to say that's like brand new, but I'd say be pretty close to it. Um, these cars are very reliable. They're fun to drive. You don't see them every day, which is another thing. Most of these cars have been abused and, modified beyond belief. So this should definitely be in your wheelhouse. It's available at Autosport in Indiana, Pennsylvania. We do a lot of Corvettes, Mustangs, classics, you name it. We get a little bit of everything. We're working on actually adding probably about 20 more cars to the dealership here within the next month or so. We're doing an addition, so a lot of things coming. Give us a follow. Thanks for joining us today, and let's do what we can to get this guy in your garage. 2012 370Z, 27,000 mile, 6-speed, and it's available at Autosport in Indiana, Pennsylvania.